I turn their mics on, I don't turn mine. Fan Expo dolls, how are we doing this afternoon? They must have set their watches back for metric. Thank you very much for being here and being an amazing part of a fantastic weekend. We hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Who's having a great time so far this weekend? I have to issue this warning legally. It says, and I quote, "This panel may and probably will contain coarse language, adult situations, and partial nudity." I'll let them decide which one is which. Please put a massive, massive welcome out for Rob Wells, JP Todd, Mike Scott.
He's holding the drink.
Wait a minute, I thought that we had actors here. These guys, oh God. They let you in here?
Apparently.
What's this?
It's water.
Yeah, I almost have.
Everybody wants some water?
I'll take it.
I'm
I'll take
sorry,
it.
I was misinformed. We actually have a different batch of people in here. They are straight out of Nova Scotia. Please give a massive welcome to the Trailer Park Boys.
I'm going to try not to swear, but it's hard for me to talk about fucking swearing, so we'll see how this goes.
More than fair. First off, folks, welcome to Dallas. I'm surprised that your parole officers allowed you to come and cross state lines.
It took a lot of work to get into this country, but I'm glad we fucking made it.
Usually we're trying to get across to Canada, not the other way around. So
Oh, it's good to be back.
it's phenomenal to have you. First off, how's your weekend been so far here in Dallas?
Pretty awesome.
It's messy.
Well, I mean, other than these guys losing their goddamn
Yeah.
suitcases.
Still have no suitcase, but we're here.
Ricky, how long's it been since you changed your goddamn underwear?
Bubsy doesn't change it when he's at home. Doesn't make any difference. I'm not wearing underwear. The wheels are coming off.
Yeah?
No, they've been off for a long time.
That's the partial nudity?
After a couple of decades of following your exploits through SwearNet, from Netflix, from the original film that the Trailer Park Boys came from, how does it feel to have this kind of fame across the entire continent? And actually worldwide, because, I mean, I don't know how you smuggled yourself on a plane, but you wound up in Dublin at one point.
Yes.
Fake pass. We've been to Dublin and Iceland, Scandinavian countries.
Australia.
It's insane. It's weird, but really, really cool.
Yes, it's kind of unbelievable, actually.
It's very unbelievable.
You know,
We get a
why
lot of
fuck
free
people-
rum, which has been a great thing.
Why the fuck people want to watch us, I have no idea. But thank you for watching. Yeah, we just had our 20th anniversary that the cameras have been following us around, and we actually have more shit coming, like, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming. We got another movie coming. That's going in the theaters. Another season of the cartoon, the animated thing. Another season in the fucking park is gonna happen. And another season in jail is gonna happen. You'll be going to jail. As if you're not going to jail.
I'm learning a lot, okay? I'm making perfect mistakes, but
No, you don't.
How many trailer parks have said you cannot film your show here across? Because that's almost a legend in and of itself.
Many.
yeah, pretty much all of them. For the first 4 seasons, it was almost a different park.
Yeah, but if you just show up and you just go there with your cameras, there's not much they can do, really. You know? You pay your lot fees, you can fucking film whatever you want. I mean, other than pornos out in the yard or whatever, but... Well, we've done that too.
Sometimes at the same time.
Yes.
Bubbles, I have to ask you this, because this is the question that when I told people I was doing this panel. this was the one that came up the most. What is your prescription for your glasses? I'm a little curious. Do you know what the doctors told you or when you first stole that pair?
It's barely anything. I don't even know. It was such a small number, I didn't even take note of it. It's like plus 0.5, something like that, I don't know. I basically don't even need them. I can see fine.
How many fingers is the green bastard holding up there?
What? Where's the green bastard?
There's two there.
I don't know how many fingers am I holding.
Before anybody else was really getting into the streaming wars, you gents actually made your own streaming network in SwearNet and proved that people like Disney or Netflix could actually be a viable business model. So do they owe you money?
I believe so.
Probably, Julian. What are you talking about? This is not my fault.
You screwed up the whole thing, and now Disney probably owes us money.
How does Disney owe us money?
Because, I don't
We have
know.
nothing to do with fucking Disney.
Well, we
Of course we
should.
did. I mean, I've reached out to them, they said, no.
Well, we're on SwearNet. Do we get paid?
Eventually. It's time, bros.
If we were on fucking Disney, we'd get paid.
I think Alex Lifeson would have told you, like Spotify, you got to get your money up front from these streaming services.
Yeah, that's what we should have did.
What are you talking, Spotify? You get money up front? All right, well, use that tablet you got there.
You're not in charge of the money anymore.
No.
Well, you can take care of it then.
I will.
On top of everything else, you guys have the podcast, and you're actually going to be recording tonight at the perfect setting, which is going to be the Double Wide, just down the street from Dallas.
I
Yeah.
can't wait.
One of the best dive bars.
Who's coming to the double wide tonight?
It's gonna get pretty messy, I think, tonight.
Julian sold seats right on the fucking stage. There's gonna be people sitting on the stage with us.
Yeah, thanks for buying those seats.
I can't believe
you.
so.
I will give you some liquor, believe me.
Greasy.
Should be good. What can people expect for tonight's show?
A lot of
We
drinking.
don't, I know, we're getting up there and we're just gonna get drunk and have a good time, so whatever happens, happens, really.
I'm sure Julian will try to swindle you out of some money.
I might have some things for sale, so if you can kindly go to the ATM before you come to it, I'd be really appreciate it. It's business.
Over the decades when you've been filming the documentaries, how has the process ever evolved? Because at one point it was independent production, then it was running on the company network, then I don't know how you managed it, but you bought the rights to the show, and then Netflix kicks in. So how has your documentary evolved over the course of putting it all out there?
I guess just the cameras and stuff, they don't make it look as shitty as we want it to. So trying to make it look like they used to is a hard thing, just because of technology.
Well, the first camera guy that showed up, he just had one of those shitty
Yeah, that was
cameras, and that was when you went to a phone psychic. That's why they started following us around originally. Because the psychic told you you were gonna die.
Buzz, I wanted to release some videos to the high schools so people can, learn from us, which they have. People are learning every day watching.
And then as it caught on, they showed up with the fancier cameras, and I don't know, I like the little shitty camera myself.
Kind of drives me nuts when Julian likes showing off. So likes to be on.
What the fuck you guys picking on me for? I don't like showing off.
Julian thinks he's sort of like a Clint Eastwood type fella. Patrick Swayze or whatever.
Don't start that shit. Labs? Listen up.
That little bastard better not show up tonight.
Oh. I heard he was in business class on the flight, Ricky. And I heard he's the reason you lost your luggage too.
I'll remember that tonight.
We're actually, there are people who are wondering in the upcoming film that we're going to actually see some people coming back from your past, like for example, Ricky's legal father, for example, maybe Lady's ex-wife coming in to step in because, we miss Lady.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yes, we do miss him. I wish he was here right now. Holy fuck, we ever be wasted. He'd be probably doing a headstand right there in his underwear.
What can we expect from the next film?
Well,
I don't know how much we're allowed to say.
I don't know how much we're allowed to say, but, well, it's absolutely fucking bananas. I can tell you that.
And hopefully by the end of it, we'll be retired, but we'll see. Maybe.
Yeah, there's gonna be some pretty big celebrities in it too, so it should be fun.
Speaking of which, it has to have been just mind-blowing to have Alex Lifeson not only starring in one of your doc episodes, but being able to do a bloody music video with the man. It had to have been just mind-blowing at that point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he was awesome. I mean, he's a male prostitute part-time as well.
He's not, Rick. Alex Lifeson is not and has never been a male prostitute.
Depends who you ask.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. He's not.
He's a good sport. He's a pretty good musician too, I hear.
Yes, Ricky, he's very good. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yes, that was, and we're doing some more. There's going to be actually more stuff we're doing with Alex, too. Yeah, so that's something that's going to be fun.
He's got a little bit more free time nowadays.
He does have more, but he's got a new band. Did you know
I
that?
did not know that.
Alex has a new band, and it's different. It's not like, doesn't sound like rock, but it's pretty awesome.
I thought you were supposed to be in this next band. What happened there?
That was rash.
That was rash. Something happened legally with his management. He still wants to be in a band with me, though. He told me. Yeah.
Do you find yourself working shitisms into your normal vocabulary? Even did it just slip out when you're, out and about and trying to go to the strip mall or whatever else?
We don't work with man. I mean, Ricky, it just pops out of his mouth.
It's just the way I talk. I don't know. I think my words make more sense than real words sometimes.
Talk a little bit about the way that these episodes come together, because the credits are, names I don't really recognize on the writing pieces of it. So obviously, it's happening in the moment. It's verite. So talk a little bit about the process of figuring out what they can film, what they can't film, trying to maintain the mystique of the park, so to speak.
The camera, they drive me nuts. Sometimes they say we're not excited enough, so they try to get us to do crazier shit. That's how we get in trouble. Between Julie and the camera techs, that's why we always end up in jail. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, and they're just always there, You get up in the morning, you go to take a pee, and you turn around, there's a guy filming. And then you get mad, and then they just edit it all together to make you look, like you're not that smart. Well, I mean, not him. He's actually not that smart.
But they do that in the industry when the Kardashians say the same thing for their show, right? They edit it together.
The Kardashians.
I'm just throwing that fucking out there, Buzz. I don't know. I don't watch TV.
Do you know the Kardashians?
Yeah, maybe I do.
Kim Kardashian.
I've written some emails. And that meat guy came in and swooped her up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Speaking of the Kardashians, one of the things that we found out about reality TV is that there's producers behind the scenes ginning up controversy, making sure that there's conflict, because it always works out very well. Do they have to do that with you boys, or does the
All the
conflict, you
time.
have to shut it down?
Oh yeah, they'll say that Randy said this about us, so we'll go over and do something to him, then find out later what he didn't say anything. It just cause shit.
Or they'll go over to Randy and say, hey, Randy, we filmed Ricky pissing in your shoes. And then Randy will come over, and do something to him, but none of it's true. They just cause it.
Yeah, they like to fuck with our heads a little bit. Oh well.
Yeah.
Is there something that they've approached you with and said, no, can't do it? It's just wouldn't ring true.
They've been trying to get Julian to do a firefighter calendar for years.
They wanted them to start a OnlyFans thing too.
That's a fuck.
Julian wanted to start OnlyFans.
They mentioned it once and I was like, not doing it.
Just as a little test, why don't you pop the shirt off right now?
It's not gonna happen today.
Listen to the ladies.
Appreciate that, thank you, but it's not gonna happen.
There's a couple of fellas cheering too.
Definitely a viral moment in the wedding. We we already warned these people there may be partial nudity that might actually apply to
It's
them.
all you, Julian.
You're starting to sound like Randy now, you know that?
Probably a bottle of oil around here somewhere.
There's just no oil around here.
We could lube you up
Let's
with,
get to the next question.
grease you up like a catfish.
Is there something that you guys have thought of that you maybe have went to the producers, maybe you just went to each other and said, we've got this idea and it's too far. It's too far for the show. It's too far for the documentary. It's too far for the animated series. Is there a line that you will not cross?
Wow.
Oh, really?
Other than you taking your shirt off?
No, back when we were on the showcase, years back when we first started, we'd had all kinds of ideas that, we wanted to do some stuff, and they're like, no, we can't do it. That was about it.
Yeah.
That's why we're happy that we're, on Netflix right now. Because you can do whatever you want.
Pretty wide open on Netflix, yeah.
Pardon the phrasing. I guess my question is, at some point, the three of you, and then your friends in the park, will say, you know what, we've done everything we want to do. We've been doing this for 2 decades, people move in and people move out. Are you just going to continue until all three of you wind up in Max Pen?
No,
I hope not.
I'm not going to jail ever again. These guys, I'm planning on going to space. That's my mission. I am going to space at some point. I'm confident. I've been training, doing my astronaut training for years, and I'm ready to go. Chris Hadfield, the astronaut, basically told me, I'm one of the best pilots he's ever seen.
I don't think that really happened.
He did when I flew.
Nice to get laughs.
I flew the space shuttle simulator, and he said he'd never seen anything like it.
Yeah, because you crashed it 7 times.
Yeah, but it was the way I did it.
Isn't there a vision requirement for space travel?
Yes.
Yes.
Dickweed, there is. Which I meet all the requirements.
Just because you have vision doesn't. I'm sorry. I'm going down the wrong pipe.
Yeah,
I'm so
he's a
sorry.
little sensitive about his business.
What vision? There's no problems whatsoever. Is there a moment from the series that stands out as your favorite? Like the one thing you look at and say, if I had to hang all of my reputation on this one thing, on whatever tombstone winds up being made for me, this was it.
Yeah, for me, it was when I was talking business with Snoop and he passed me a joint and I smoked it and then we became business partners. I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Never get baked as well. He's got good weed.
You don't say Snoop Dogg has good weed. Who would have thought that?
He's got an actual joint roller. I'm kind of jealous of that.
He does have a blunt roller. He pays him $50,000 a year to roll a joint.
Dream job.
That is quite a job.
Apparently he smokes 81 joints a day. That's quite a few. That's more than me, which is a lot. Way more than me in Texas because it's hard to find in Texas. We'll talk later.
We will talk. Bubbles, what about you?
I don't want anything to do with your goddamn weed when I'm down here. No, thank you. I saw police walking around here. I don't need that.
No, we had a situation last time we were in Texas.
Yes, we did.
We're lucky to be here, we'll just say that.
Yeah.
Well, immigration being the big issue with Texas. I don't know if you've heard, but there's a little kerfuffle every now and then.
Yeah.
Oh, this is in El Paso.
For some reason, there's a border crossing in the middle of the state, which didn't make a lot of sense to us.
Yeah, it's right on the highway. All of a sudden you're at a border checkpoint and they come right on your tour bus.
With dogs.
With dogs. And it is not good.
No, next thing you know, your tour manager's in handcuffs.
Yeah.
There goes your profits from bailing them out of jail.
Are we allowed to talk about that?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's okay, there's no recording devices out here at all. There's nothing called the internet whatsoever. Bubbles, is there a scene from the documentary that you would look at and say, yeah, that's something I'm either really proud of or I never want to see ever again?
Well, I mean, we were talking about Alex Lifeson. I mean, when he came to the park the first time, and he taught me how to play closer to the heart, I mean, that was definitely one of the highlights for me,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, what about the red light district in Amsterdam? That wasn't a good time or what? Yeah, you didn't get the truth about what happened.
It was fine. I get all kinds of things.
What about Steve French?
Steve French, that was fantastic too.
He scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, he was beautiful. Gorgeous kid.
He was a dangerous kid.
He was not dangerous. He was just misunderstood. That's right.
And
Just the same. I don't know. I like it when I look smart, which doesn't happen a whole lot. They did want me to go to university, but I don't know if that would work out very well for me.
I think my favorite thing of you that they ever filmed, Ricky, because it just encapsulates how your brain works so perfectly, is when you tried to fix Marguerite's fucking towel rack.
Yeah, that didn't go very well.
How in the fuck did you got the whole bathroom putting up a towel rack?
It's $5 and I destroyed your bathroom.
Jesus, poor Marguerite. Be in a bucket for 2
The
weeks.
studs weren't 16 inches apart, it wasn't my fault. Whoever built that trailer is fucked.
if you did go to university, what would be your subject? What would you be studying?
I don't think I could ever be a doctor, but it would be kind of cool.
A doctor.
No, Ricky, you cannot become a doctor.
It's the same as working on cars, it's just
It's
body.
not, no, it's not.
I think I could do it. I could be a surgeon. Although I don't like blood, so maybe not.
Botany.
Yeah, lawyer would be cool.
You're not bad in
I'm
the
pretty
board.
much a lawyer now.
He's got some skills.
The insight skills,
I've represented myself many times. It's okay.
There's a quote about the fool who represents himself as a clan.
What?
No, sorry. Speaking out of turn.
All right.
If any one of you can kick my ass, I understand this, and I'm trying to tread lightly. That's the whole point.
Oh, I couldn't. I mean, somebody here could.
No, we're not gonna beat you, or you probably steal your car or something. Or your wallet.
You probably already got his wallet somehow.
Neither one of them will get you very far, I'll just tell you that. When you look at the history of Canadian comedy, you've got the Frantics, you've got Kids in the Hall, you've got all these amazing groups, and the Trailer Park Boys are included in that conversation, always. And I'm curious if any of their work was influential, if there was another strictly Canadian group that you were listening to as kids and saying, these guys are flipping amazing.
I like SCTV a lot. Kids in the Hall for sure. Yeah, they're all pretty cool.
SCTV was just unbelievable. Groundbreaking television. John Kennedy, Eugene Ladd, all those guys. Unbelievable.
Yeah, same as those guys. Plus, they're not Canadian, but we were big fans of Monty Python as well.
You like the Beachcombers too a lot.
The Beachcombers.
Nothing wrong with the Beachcombers.
Does anybody here know the show The Beachcombers? Probably not. Not a single person. It was on in Canada for 20 fucking years. It was just about time that went out and found logs in the ocean and hauled them in and fucking...
It was terrible.
It was awesome. What about The Littlest Hobo? Does anybody know The Littlest Hobo?
Yeah.
It was about a fucking dog, and every week he got into some kind of shenanigans, and he could basically speak English
Yeah, he was
very well. Like he'd
Smart
come
dog.
in and person be looking at him, and they'd be like, "What's going on?" And he'd just do this, and they'd be like, "What? There's Russian spies?" And he'd just look at them, then he'd take off, and he'd solve the mystery. He was like Columbo, but he was a dog. It was amazing.
I'd rather watch that than Scooby-Doo any day of the week.
Littlest Hobo, Google it. Littlest Hobo, one of the greatest shows ever made in Canada.
Terrible.
You're saying hobo, correct?
Hobo, yes.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
The Littlest Hobo, that was his name, Littlest.
What did you think you said? That's a whole different show.
I don't know what that show would be. No, this was the Littlest Hobo. And the theme song, unbelievable. Beautiful theme song. Google it, you're gonna love it.
Would you share a couple of bars with us?
There's a voice, keeps on calling me. down the road. That's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend.
All right.
Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on.
All right.
So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel like that's hobo style. That's pretty much the whole thing.
Tell the podcast. Let's go to karaoke tonight. What do you say?
Oh, I'll go to karaoke. What's your go-to song, Ricky? Karaoke.
Tricky.
That's right. Run DMC.
I changed the tricky to Ricky's.
Sing it, Ricky, give him a verse. Give him the chorus.
I forget it.
I'll do the thing like
Ricky, I walk around, I'm high as fuck, I walk around, I'm Ricky. That's not good. All right, we're doing karaoke tonight for sure.
Let's do this thing.
Well, you can't tell by the way I use my walk.
That sounds like conky, man, don't do that.
No?
No conky karaoke, please.
Bee Gees.
I'm here for it.
All right.
All right. What is your go-to karaoke song?
I don't sing, man.
Come on.
No.
In the
Anything.
shower.
All right, in Sweet Caroline, I've done that. That's easy to do.
He sings anything from the movie Ghost or Roadhouse.
What's that Swayze song, She's Like the Wind? Was that, no, it wasn't. He did sing some song, do you know that one?
It was from Dirty Dancing. She
Yeah.
loved it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yours would be the Jeff Healey song, Confidence Man, I guess was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that guy. He's a good guy. He's gone.
Yeah, we knew Jeff Healey.
Is there when you're touring around, especially in the beginning, is there any kind of an accent barrier that you've encountered where the Texan accent is too thick or the Carolina accent?
Scotland.
Scotland.
Oh, man,
Oh,
yeah, some
fast.
of the thick accents in Scotland.
I didn't even know he was speaking English. I swear back. Hard to understand people, like some people, not everybody in Scotland, but some of them, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, you fucking have to do what dick.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
What did you call my mother? Beautiful. Is there a specific place that you, when you see the tour schedule put together, you're getting ready to hit the road, is there one joint in specific? It's like, I can't wait to get back.
Dublin
It is Dublin?
or
I'm supposed
Belfast.
to say Dallas,
It's
Texas.
Dallas. I love you guys. Hey, over there, they like to drink.
You say there's people sitting on stage with you. Did they pay special for that?
Yes, they
Or did
did.
you just select them for that?
No, they,
I thought it was a joke, but he actually offered up these seats.
And people actually paid to come on stage.
yes, they just 10 seats sold on stage.
Perfect.
Unbelievable. And then what are we gonna do then? How are we
What are
gonna
we doing?
entertain the people on stage?
I'll entertain them. Don't you worry.
Are you going to provide them with drinks at least?
Yeah, I might give them a deal or something.
Oh, they still gotta buy their drinks.
Possibly.
Unbelievable. It's gonna be a good time though. So come down to the Double Wide tonight.
And by the way, if you have not already visited their table, please go by, grab an autograph, say hey to them, because trust me, this is a life-changing experience. I will carry this around with me in my heart forever. Ricky Julian Hang on, everybody stay there. Let me get a photo of you guys in the crowd.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Everybody, do this.
Ready? And 1, 2.